In this video, we'll reveal the locations of the best early game weapons, perfect for rookie players to get a head start. Don't forget to subscribe for more captivating Elden Ring content. Alright, let's dive right in. Nagakiba. First up, we have the Nagakiba, which stands out as a top-tier katana. It provides better scaling and reach when you add cold, poison, fire, or lightning ash of war to it. The Nagakiba boasts the longest reach among katanas, which makes it ideal for two-handed strength or dexterity builds. You can get this weapon either by completing Yura's quest line or killing him. Head to this marked location in the Limgrave region and simply kill the Yura Hunter of Bloody Fingers to obtain this weapon. Next on our list is the Bandit's Curve Sword, a fantastic choice for dual-wielding builds. It has the highest base physical damage of any curved sword, making it ideal for applying status effects quickly. This weapon shines in dexterity builds focused on status effects. The best way to obtain it is from the skeleton bandits at the Church of Pilgrimage. This weapon has a low drop rate, so farm as many skeletons as possible to get a chance to have your hands on it. Our third weapon is the Cross-Naginata, a versatile spear that fits a different playstyle. It has the highest attack rating among spears and comes with a unique moveset, including slashes in addition to thrusts. This makes it a flexible weapon that can be used in various builds, especially those incorporating lightning or magic. You can find the Cross-Naginata in the Gale Tunnel, so head to the marked point on the map. Upon arrival, enter the Gale Tunnel and follow my lead closely. Now collect the weapon from the corpse at this specific point. Moving on to intelligence-based weapons, we have Death's Poker. This weapon causes frostbite buildup like the Dark Moon Greatsword, but doesn't require a long quest to get it. It's a good choice for intelligence builds because it has strong physical attack power. To acquire Death's Poker, head to the Southern Aeonia Swamp and defeat the Deathrite bird that appears at night. Sit at the Southern Aeonia Swamp Bank Grace and wait until nightfall. As soon as night falls, the Deathrite bird boss will appear in this area. While approaching the boss, tease him from a specific distance to attract him. When he launches his initial attack, you should run sideways and quickly move to this spot. Now move behind the tree and go slightly downwards to the mountain to hide here. It is suggested that you use the sit-down emote at this spot. If you do everything correctly, the Deathrite bird boss will fall into the ravine. However, remember that there is still some RNG involved in this process. So if you die here, simply wait for nightfall at the Grace site, then try again. You'll be awarded with the Death's Poker and a healthy amount of runes. Next weapon is the Sword of Night and Flame, a top-tier weapon due to its flexibility and power. This weapon is versatile because it can use both magic and fire attacks, making it effective against many types of enemies. To get this weapon, head towards the marked point on the map. Upon arrival, follow my lead closely. Now navigate the walkways following my lead. From here, jump down into the building to reach the roof with a hole. Use the ladder to descend to the basement. Open the treasure chest to collect the Sword of Night and Flame. No list of the best weapons is complete without mentioning the Giant Crusher, which has the highest physical attack power in the game. This weapon is great for players who focus on strength because you can add any Ash of War to it. To get this weapon, head to this marked location on the map. Upon arrival, follow my lead closely to find the Giant Crusher in a chest at the back of a carriage directly south of the Outer Wall Phantom Grace site at the Altus Plateau. Now, let's see the best faith weapon in the game, the Blasphemous Blade. This weapon excels with its physical and fire damage, along with an incredible Ash of War Taker's Flame, which heals you per hit and upon defeating enemies. This weapon synergizes well with strength and faith builds. To get the Blasphemous Blade, you need to defeat Rykard, Lord of Blasphemy boss, to obtain Remembrance of the Blasphemous, then exchange his remembrance at the Round Table Hold. Upon arrival at the Table of Lost Grace, follow my lead closely to Finger Reader NPC. Examine the Finger Reader Enya and choose the Receive Power from Remembrance option. Now select the Remembrance of the Blasphemous and then get the Blasphemous Blade in exchange for the Remembrance. Arcane builds, Mohgwyn's Sacred Spear is an excellent choice. It causes blood loss and has a kill called Blood Boon Ritual. This skill covers the spear with blood flame and makes it explode with each thrust. The spear also has a good physical and fire attack power. To obtain Mohgwyn's Sacred Spear, head to the marked point on the map. Upon arrival, follow my lead closely. Utilize the elevator to ascend to the upper area. Now be ready to fight with the massive boss named Mohg, Lord of Blood. Once you manage to beat the boss, you'll be rewarded with the Mohg's Great Rune and Remembrance of the Bloodlord. Now open the map and move to the Round Table Hold. Upon arrival, follow my lead to interact with the Finger Reader Enya. Choose the Receive Power from Remembrance option. Then, select the Remembrance of the Bloodlord and get Mohgwyn's Sacred Spear in exchange for the Remembrance. For intelligence builds, the Carian Regal Scepter is the most powerful non-FP, cost-increasing staff in the game. This staff scales with strength and intelligence. It is a good weapon for characters with very high intelligence and is often used by sorcerers or other magic users. To get the Carian Regal Scepter, first you need to defeat Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, to obtain her remembrance, then exchange it at the Round Table Hold. Upon arrival at the Table of Lost Grace, follow my lead closely to the Finger Reader NPC. Now, examine the Finger Reader Enya and choose the Receive Power from Remembrance option. Then select the Remembrance of the Full Moon Queen and get the Carian Regal Scepter in exchange for the Remembrance. Finally, for faith builds, the Erdtree Seal is the best seal for boosting incantations. It might be outpaced by other seals in the early game, but once you have high faith levels, this seal becomes the best choice. To obtain the Erdtree Seal, head to the marked point on the map. Upon arrival at the Prison Town church site, follow my lead closely. Walk over the roofs of the shacks. Now drop down to the stairs ahead. Enter through the opened portcullis and pick up the Erdtree Seal from the corpse. There you have it, folks. Now you've learned about the best early game weapons to get in Elden Ring. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your feedback in the comments. Until next time, happy gaming.